Good morning, Star families. This is Mrs. Leimeister. For those of you who have never met me before, I am your child's principal. I know it's a crazy year, and typically you would have seen me many times. You'll see me out at dismissal. I'm the one barking orders like a crazy person. So, just trying to keep everyone safe out there. And I have to commend you because you have done a fabulous job this year. And it's just amazing that you can dismiss almost 200 students in a matter of 10 to 12 minutes. So, our longest time this year has been 13 minutes from 3 o'clock to 3:13. So, what I've been telling some of the parents that are struggling with waiting that 10 minutes, I know it seems kind of crazy, but we're all living in a society of instant gratification. So, but if you are struggling with that, if the frustration of waiting in line from 2:30 to 3:13 is really a struggle for you, my recommendation is that you would come through at 3:10, and then you don't have to wait in the line. If you arrive at the parking lot at 3:10, you'll be out by 3:13. So it's only a few minutes. So it's a lot of people come at 2 or 2:30, and it's really not necessary to wait in that line because by law, we are not permitted to allow the students to leave the building until 3. So otherwise, it does not meet the full requirement of the hours and minutes, and we can get docked and get in a lot of trouble. So that's why I'm a real stickler about that, because it has happened to people before. So rather than writing a newsletter, I thought it would be quicker and easier for you if I were to just do like a visual representation of our newsletter. And then I will also type this up and send it out so that you have something that you can read. So our trunk or treat is coming up. I'm very excited about that. We are doing that on next Thursday on October 29th, and we want the year to continue as normal as possible. This is our new norm, I'm afraid, for a while. But what we would like to do is make sure that the students still get to enjoy school and get to enjoy those activities. So we're going to do our very best to keep it in a safe way. We're going to have trunk or treat, and it starts at 1 o'clock. If you are willing to decorate your trunk, that would be amazing. We are going to collect money, or not money. Well, we'll take money. Sure, we'll take money anytime. Where we're going to collect candy from parents, and I will have trash cans out there today. Brand new ones, by the way. And so you can just put the candy in there as you're going through dismissal. And we'll collect that all next week. And then for those parents who have decorated their trunk, we will go ahead and pass out as much candy as we can. And if you could bring some candy, that would be amazing. So, but we don't want you to have to feed the entire school. So, and you would probably need, I would say around 200 pieces, and you would be good. So it starts at 1 o'clock, and the children will come down and go outside into the back parking lot there where we do dismissal, and they will come a class at a time so that we can maintain social distancing throughout the building. So we have arranged our schedules so that children do not pass each other in the hallways. We have one upstairway, one downstairway. These are all the things that we've had to do to make sure that children are keeping their distance. So it seems to be working because we have had no cases of COVID at State Street Academy. Knock on wood. Not that I believe in that stuff, but hey, I'll do anything, right, to keep us safe. So the next thing I wanted to say is that we are going to have a PTO meeting on Wednesday, the 28th, and we will be doing that at 1 o'clock. And we are actually going to have it in the gym. Now that some of the mandates are not as strict as they were in the past, I still have to follow the guidelines from the health department. And so the key is, again, social distancing, keeping people away from each other. So the teachers and the students are not down in the area of the building anytime after lunch. So they actually stay in a different area of the building. So at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a snack PTO meeting. So if you would like to come to that meeting, we can do it in the gym and where we can social distance. And unfortunately, you will not be able to go in any other part of the school, but you can stay in that part of the school. Please make sure you wear your mask. And we are going to get our PTO started again. So that's awesome. The next thing is Virtual Day is on October 30th. Teachers are going to be working on report cards for you, which you will receive that next Friday. I think that is trying to think what that Friday is. I don't know. Let me look real quick. The date for that would be the 6th. So you will receive your child's report card on November 6th. It will be coming home in an envelope with their name on it, and it will be in their backpack. So look for that on the 6th. That virtual day, unfortunately, we will not have our new Chromebooks yet. So we do not have a one-to-one. And so we are going to make sure that that virtual day that there will be items available on Google Classroom if you do have devices and internet. And if you don't, we will make sure that everyone has a packet to take home with them. Let's see, I've talked about the report cards. One of the things that I've really been thinking a lot about is you have not had the opportunity to see your child's teacher. And I think about that from a parent's perspective. That would be a little discouraging, and I don't know. For me, as a mom and a grandma myself, I want to know my kids' teachers, and I go to even my grandkids. I go to their open houses, and it's really important for me to get to know the person, not just the educator, the person who is with my child every day, 8 hours a day. So I've been trying to figure out a way that you can get to know them a little better. And so we're getting ready to have parent-teacher conferences. But what I thought I would do this year is extend them out. So you are going to start hearing from your child's teacher on November 6th. So once you receive that report card and you have had time to review it, on that next Monday, November 9th, the teachers will start scheduling appointments with you, and those appointments will be about 30 minutes long, which is quite a bit longer than what you typically receive at a parent-teacher conference, and that normally goes on for about 10 minutes. But what we have done is we've scheduled the virtual days in November, that during that week of Thanksgiving, that gives your family a whole week to spend together, but that also gives the teachers opportunity to meet with the parents. So I thought rather than waiting till the end of November, I'm going to allow the teachers to start calling you on November 9th and schedule those half-hour appointments. So you really get to have time to sit with them and chat with them. Unfortunately, it has to be virtual because we have to keep everyone separated. And especially right now with the numbers rising the way they are, we really want to adhere to these social guidelines and keep everyone safe. Miss Taphouse and I, we are in the classrooms, but we rarely get, close and up close and personal. I am not going to turn a child away that comes to give me a hug, but we are trying to keep our distance from the teachers so that they can stay healthy and remain in the classroom. So those conferences will be scheduled with you. They will be giving you a call. And let's hope that this gives you an opportunity to get to know the teachers better. And then in December, it's such a busy month, but so we probably will not have any conferences then, virtual. But when we come back in January, I'm going to start doing something on a weekly basis so that you get to touch base with your teacher. And I haven't figured out what that's going to be. So if you have any good ideas and things that you would like to see, you let me know. And let's just hope by January that this will be over. But I don't think so. But I don't have a magic, one of those crystal balls. So I just do what I'm told. So in regards to pictures, they have not arrived yet, but retakes are on November 11th. So they better be back pretty soon because you have to see the ones that you took before you can retake them. There are some families that unfortunately, money was tight at that time and did not have the funds to take the picture. And so they asked me if they could do it on November 11th. Absolutely. So if you were one of those families and you didn't have the opportunity to do it the first time, absolutely come send your children with the money then. And I'll see about getting you new order forms. And I'll write that down for myself so I don't forget. And we will send those out so that your child can have their picture taken. So at this point in time, I do not have anything else to announce. I just want to thank you again for the wonderful job that you have done raising your children. They are absolutely fabulous. And you may have heard from them that I'm tightening the reins a little bit because the honeymoon is over and it is time for me to get a little bit tougher. So yeah, I look like I got a twitch in my eye. I'm not sure what's going on over there. So it's too early in the morning. So you have a great day, and I will see you at dismissal. Take care.